Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Colonel Comics Confessions. Yes, it's true, I again have another confession to make, this time about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is progressivism. No, it's Star Trek, actually. It's kind of one and the same, but, you know. Now, there's some news coming out that Jean-Luc Picard, of course, Patrick Stewart, is coming back, which is great. Well, it should be, anyway. I, however, have some reservations. Yes, I know. The Colonel, of course, so sure, so cocksure about everything, you know, has, some doubts. Believe it or not, some doubts. Now, let's get into this a little bit, of course. We had Patrick Stewart sort of finishing out his career as Jean-Luc Picard with the excellent film Nemesis, Star Trek Nemesis, which also featured a young Tom Hardy. Yeah, believe it or not, the handsome young Tom Hardy. So that film was brilliant, of course. It ended with destroying the android Data, which I believe everyone loved. I've barely talked to the film about it, you know, so maybe some people didn't like it, but I loved it, of course. It was an excellent finish for his character. They had a little throw in the thing in the end of that movie with his brother, so maybe they'll copy his data across to him. I sure hope not. Perhaps we'll see that with this new show, but you know, that kind of segues us into the new show, and this is where my doubts begin. And now, be careful not to spread this around, because I don't want anyone thinking that I'm not 100% on board with any progressive changes they make, but I fear that they will make some changes. Now, Picard, of course, was a very progressive captain for his, you know, sort of time in the show when the show was made. Now, I fear that we've gone a little further, of course. We've pushed the boundaries. We've, pushed the envelope. You know, we've made the world a much more progressive place, and we'll make it more progressive yet again. You know, whether people want it or not. Really, that's our goal here, isn't it? Now, we've, of course, had the Star Trek Discovery, which, you know, that's kind of where the seeds of my doubts perhaps begin, because in a progressive future that we've set up in Star Trek, in that show, they seem to kind of focus a lot upon, you know, some of the differences, and some of the progressivism didn't feel natural. It kind of felt forced, even. I don't like saying that. I don't like repeating it either. Hang on. Losing my face here. All right. So, we got some forced progressivism in Star Trek Discovery, and I feel that with the progressive Captain Jean-Luc Picard just being a progressive icon, they're going to, losing my face again, they're going to force it even more. That's what I'm thinking, and they're going to push the boundaries. On the other hand, they might have him being outdated and not progressive enough, and being made to look like a hateful old man. You know, what is he going to be? So that's really kind of my doubts. But, you know, as I've kind of talked through all this, and as I've kind of expressed some of these opinions, maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe making him even more progressive would be a good thing. Changing his character, maybe over the years, he's done a bit of a 180 and has kind of become more progressive for the sake of it. I like that. I quite like that idea a bit. That just kind of sounds like me. Kind of sounds like my origin, just becoming more progressive, you know, for no reason. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe I should write in for the show and become a writer. All right, everyone. Until next time, Colonel Comics. Away!